So the Cambridge Venture Project is when teams of 4 and 5 students work with a client on a market analysis. And the clients can be from technology, they can be from a not-for-profit, we have bioscience, we have all kinds. So from the client's perspective, it's a great piece of work. And everywhere we hear the same kind of praise coming back for the students, because this is a way for them to engage just with MBA students, get some completely unbiased opinions and thoughts and new thoughts and a lot of rigor in the kind of work that is completed.
Our CVP team were fantastic. They came from actually quite a range of backgrounds, very international, and certainly the information that they produced, market research data, SWOT analysis, and some recommendations on how we can perhaps take the project forward and prove some data points as part of the rollout process. We'll certainly be taking that on board.
I definitely wanted to work with a really interesting company that was perhaps in a sector that I had no idea about and was doing really interesting and challenging things in their domain, and just was an exciting company to work for. And the other was more focused on sort of team building and team dynamics. It was really interesting to me that I'd come into a team where everyone's priorities were pretty much aligned, yet there were so many differences in terms of backgrounds, and how to navigate that and do the best job we could was really important.
The project delivered beyond what we hoped for, which is great. It gave us some insights that we didn't previously have. It gave us a much better view of how the market segmented, a breakdown of different market areas. And the key thing was that the team were actually able to draw some conclusions from the data and turn that into some strategy recommendations. The interaction with the team has really worked well. We felt that we were kept informed and we're part of the process without being asked constantly to answer small questions. So it's been an effective process, I think.
The team actually worked together really well, and between the 5 of them they covered an awful lot of ground. It's quite impressive because it's a challenging market that we're in. It's quite complex to understand. Certainly the data they've collected so far is suggestive of the sort of direction we go in. When you're inside an industry, it's very easy just to make gut decisions on lots of stuff, but it's good to get people to come in and actually get data and challenge some of your assumptions.
We were looking at expanding the business overseas. We had a lot of demand for the US and other regions, and so there was 2 questions we posed. One which was, if we were to go overseas, which continent or region should we go to first? And the second one was, were we to go overseas, what's the best business model to get the highest revenue return? What makes the Cambridge Venture Project really unique is the fact that all the different team members are from different continents, they've all got different backgrounds in business, and that just gives you a really coherent understanding of issues from a much wider perspective than you'd get normally. I certainly recommend the Cambridge Venture Project to other companies. I think it's been a real benefit to us, and working with a team and discussing ideas even from a kind of outside point of view gives you a bit more understanding and clarity on what you really want to achieve yourself.